Gang! Welcome back to another video of English with Collins. In today's video, you're going to copy my accent. Let me say it again. Copy my accent. So I've broken this video down from A to Z. So for every single letter of the alphabet, I'm going to repeat 2 words. You're going to repeat after me, and then we're going to read 1 sentence per every single alphabet. Does that make sense? The point of this exercise is for you to follow along and practice and copy exactly how I read and pronounce these words. If you can do that, by the end of this, you should have developed a different pronunciation skill, especially when it comes to the American English accent. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's start off with the first letter, A. We have apple, amazing. Apple, amazing. Now you try. Apple, amazing. Apple, amazing. Here's a sentence. This apple tastes amazing. This apple tastes amazing. This apple tastes amazing. Apple, amazing. Perfect. Let's move on. B, we have beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle. Now remember, when it comes to the American accent, the 2 T's inside of bottle is pronounced with a D sound. So instead of bottle, it becomes bottle. Bottle. Beautiful bottle. It's the same thing with beautiful. You notice how beautiful itself, you don't hear beautiful. The D itself, the T becomes a D. So instead of saying beautiful, you should say beautiful. Bottle. Beautiful. The D is soft. Beautiful. That's how you know you're developing the American accent. So we got beautiful, bottle. Beautiful, bottle. Go ahead. Now, here's the sentence. She bought a beautiful bottle of water. She bought a beautiful bottle of water. She bought a beautiful bottle of water. Excellent. Let's go down to C. C. Coffee, camera. Coffee, camera. Coffee, camera. Now you try. Take a look at this sentence. I need my coffee before I grab my camera. I need my coffee before I grab my camera. Coffee, camera. Excellent. D. Dinner, drive. Dinner, drive. Dinner, drive. Let's drive to dinner around 7. Let's drive to dinner around 7. Dinner, drive. Let's drive to dinner around 7. Let's drive to dinner around 7. Excellent. Let's move on. We have E. Elephant, energy. Elephant, energy. Here's a sentence. The elephant moved with so much energy. The elephant moved with so much energy. Elephant, energy. The elephant moved with so much energy. The elephant moved with so much energy. Elephant, energy. Fantastic. Let's move on. Now, remember, feel free to pause at any time. Okay, so if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. That's the reason why it's a video. So pause and continue at your own pace. Thank you. For F, we have family, fast. Family, fast. Family, fast. Family, fast. Here's a sentence. My family drives fast on the freeway. My family drives fast on the freeway. Family, fast. My family drives fast on the freeway. My family drives fast on the freeway. Family, fast. Wonderful. Let's move on. Game, great. Game, great. Game, great. That game, here's a sentence. That game was great last night. That game was great last night. That game was great last night. Game, great. Excellent. Let's move on. H. Happy, house. Happy, house. Happy, house. Here's a sentence. I'm happy to be home at my house. I'm happy to be home at my house. I'm happy to be home at my house. Happy, house. Happy, house. Excellent. Ice, idea. Ice, idea. Here's a sentence. That's a cool idea, like ice cold. 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 Wonderful. Let's move on. J. Job. Juice. Job. Juice. Job. Juice. A job. A juice. Take a look at this sentence. He got a new job making fresh juice. He got a new job making fresh juice. Job. Juice. Perfect. Let's move on. K. Kind. Kitchen. Kind. Kitchen. Take a look at this sentence. She's always kind in the kitchen. She's always kind in the kitchen. Kind. Kitchen. Perfect. Let's move on. L. Love, listen. Love, listen. Now you notice how I'm not saying listen, right? Listen. The T is silent. It becomes listen. Listen. Love, listen. Listen. Love, listen. Take a look at the sentence. I love it when people actually listen. I love it when people actually listen. Love, listen. Wonderful. Let's move on. M. Money, movie. Money, movie. Money, movie. Take a look at this sentence. We spent money on a movie night. We spent money on a movie night. We spent money on a movie night. Wonderful. Let's move on. N. Nice name. Nice name. Nice name. Wonderful. Take a look at this sentence. That's a nice name you got there. That's a nice name you got there. That's a nice name you got there. Nice name. Terrific. Let's move on. Office, open. Office, open. Office, open. The office is open until 5. The office is open until 5. Office, open. Great. P. Pizza. Party. Pizza. Party. You see what I did right there with the T? It's not party. That's not the American accent. The American accent, in most cases, the T becomes a D. So party becomes party. The pronunciation is party. Party. Okay? So, pizza, party. Take a look at this sentence. We ordered pizza for the party. We ordered pizza for the party. Pizza, party. Wonderful. Q. Quiet, quick. Quiet, quick. Quiet, quick. Be quiet and make it quick. Be quiet and make it quick. Quiet, quick. Fantastic. R. Ride, rain. Ride, rain. Ride, rain. I need a ride. It's about to rain. I need a ride. It's about to rain. Ride, rain. Great. S. Street, school. Street, school. Street, school. Here's a sentence. The school is right down the street. The school is right down the street. Street, school. Great. T. Time, talk. Time, talk. Time, talk. It's time to talk about the truth. It's time to talk about the truth. Time, talk. Now remember, the goal is to become more articulate. It's to be able to pronounce words in a correct way so that the person who is listening can understand what you're saying. Now, of course, most of you guys don't need this exercise. But for those of you who struggle to sound more articulate, this type of exercise is great for you, because what's happening is we're slowing down in terms of how we're speaking. And it gives you an opportunity to fully become more articulate in terms of what you're saying. You're putting your words together in a right way so that the person who is listening can understand what you're saying. Remember, the whole point about English and just speaking in general is so that I can communicate effectively for another person to be able to fully hear and recognize what I'm saying. That's the whole point of English. Let's move on. U. Under, usual. Under, usual. Under, usual. You notice how I didn't say onda, right? For example, like the Nigerian English accent. Onda, it is under there. I didn't say that. I said under. The U has a different sound to it. I need you to try that. Under. Under. Usual. Under. Usual. Take a look at this sentence. It's under the usual spot. It's under the usual spot. It's under the usual spot. Under usual. Great. V. Voice vacation. Voice vacation. Voice, vacation. Voice, vacation. Here's the sentence. Her voice sounds so happy on vacation. Her voice sounds so happy on vacation. Voice, vacation. Incredible. W. Water, window. You should already know this. Water, window. Water, window. Magnificent. Can you pass the water near the window? Can you pass the water near the window? Can you pass the water near the window? Great. X. Extra. Excited. Extra. Excited. Extra. Excited. Take a look at this sentence. I'm extra excited for the weekend. I'm extra excited for the weekend. Extra excited. Wonderful. Let's do Y and then Z. Y. Yellow. Yesterday. Yellow. Yesterday. Yellow. Yesterday. I wore yellow yesterday too. I wore yellow yesterday too. Yellow. Yesterday. I wore yellow yesterday too. Yellow. Yesterday. Z. Zoo. Zero. Zoo. Zero. Zoo. Zero. The zoo had 0 visitors today. The zoo had 0 visitors today. The zoo had 0 visitors today. You notice how I said visitors? The T becomes a D. Visitors. If you're speaking really fast, you say visitors. Had a couple of visitors visit me today. Visitors. It's not visitors. De visito. No. Visitor. Wonderful. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video and for learning. It means a lot to me for you taking your time to watch this video. And in the same token, I hope you really learned something that is valuable, something that, will benefit you, At the same exact time, I appreciate you for sticking along. And I can't wait to see you on the next video. And honestly, I think in the next video, what's most likely going to happen is the online community will be fully ready to go. So I'm excited and I can't wait for you guys to join. And yeah, stay tuned. Bye-bye.